Hello, this is Corey the Keyblade Wielder. We're back for another commentary. Well, this one will be our stopping point. Disney versus anime villains round 5. Let's get this party started so I can go to other tournament to commentate. Okay, first fight. Syndrome versus Dr. Neo Cortex? In description, Zurg sends his second in command to take out the scientist, Dr. Cortex. I know Cortex is from Crash Bandicoot video games. I played those games. Like, back when I was a little kid, it was like a PS2 version. And I had to point that out. Crash Bandicoot is not anime. Okay? You can't say it's Japanese anime. It's not. It's a company made from Australia. I don't think he would fit into that one because he's not anime. Seriously, Powerpuff Girls, that Mario cartoon, and Crash Bandicoot? Those aren't animes. Except for the Powerpuff Girls Z version. Oh, and Syndrome blows Cortex's lab up. With a bomb, that is. It explode. But I do like this fight between two of these villains. I like them both. I like that. Oh, there's a nostalgia. Next fight. Morgana versus Mercurymon. Randomon tells that Mercurymon that Morgana has the trident after Ursula's death. And I guess Mercurymon is going to take her down. I mean, Devimon sends Mercurymon to take him down. Or take her down. At the same time, Morgana's building her ice fortress. And Mercurymon shows up. Pretty interesting fight. Huh, I like the editing. They make it look like they're in the same fighting. I would probably say, maybe Faddis would agree that Mercurymon versus Morgana is a much better fight than Team Rocket versus Medusa. Huh. You know, I have not seen this version of Digimon Fusion. Hopefully I'll get a chance to watch it. Plus, that opening is really epic, actually, and you should watch it. Oh, and Mercurymon wins. Next fight, Dr. Facilier versus Babidi. Inscription, Facilier thinks it's time to avenge Hades, and Babidi contacts the friends on the other side for a better proposition. Huh. He's like, evil E.T. Want help from friends? Better proposition. Sorry, I'm just making a joke. He kind of does look like an evil version of E.T. Looks like Babidi transports himself to Facilier's Emporium. You know, his lair. It's kind of similar to Facilier versus Mach in a way. Actually, Babidi and Mach team up, that'll be interesting. Because they're both crazy! Oh, now the friends chose to be with Babidi. Now Babidi's got friends on the other side. And of course, Facilier is going to be dragged into the other side. Yeah, this is like the most disturbing scene from The Princess and the Frog of his defeat. Getting dragged into the voodoo underworld or whatever. And Babidi wins. Next fight, Chernobog versus Nightmare. In the description, Nightmare suggests that he wants to help get Chernobog to help him conquer the universe. But Chernobog is not interested in conquering, only to bring hell upon the living and the world. Yeah, that's basically, if you read the Bible or research about the devil, Satan is more about bringing hell to people. That's basically the same with Chernobog. And now Nightmare wants to vanquish Chernobog. You sure you want to vanquish him? Chernobog is the embodiment of evil. As long as evil exists, Chernobog will exist. It's a pretty good fight, actually. It's, now he's using a fire spell to vanquish Nightmare. Bet you didn't see this coming now, did ya? Next fight. Metal Sonic versus Perry the Platyborg? On description, Dr. Eggman sends Metal Sonic to take out Perry the Platyborg? Wait, what? Hold on. That's the second dimension Doofenshmirtz. That's the Doofenshmirtz from the second dimension. What happened to the original one? Why aren't you going to use him? Or did you think he looked more interesting instead? Or does this war take place in the second dimension? That's be interesting. Maybe in an alternate second dimension or something? Or is it the first dimension? Oh, and Metal Sonic arrives and Doofenshmirtz sends Perry the Platyborg to get rid of it. That robot Sonic. I played some of Sonic games, but I haven't seen most of it. I know he's like the evil metal robotic version of Sonic until the Nostalgia Critic reviewed an OVA movie, and it does look bad. And now in the epilogue, Perry the Platyborg wins, and of course, Shan Yu and his army survives. It's like, man, I hate going in avalanches. Why do I keep going in avalanches? Like, seriously, why can't it just be covered in flowers or covered itself in blood or something? That's more barbaric. Why would I pick flowers? Sorry, it's just stupid. But the Horned King, Saluk founds Shan Yu and his remaining army because he was suggested by the Horned King. Oh, and Queen Grimhilda arrives. And that alliance is made. Still be interesting that Frollo and Grimhilda would be rivals after Frollo learns dark things about her. Oh, and Eggman finds an old file that belongs to his grandfather about Shadow. Oh, interesting. But at the same time, Rouge is spying on this whole event. And with Chernobog's power, Ursula is able to get out of the River Styx. How did that happen? And made an alliance with Hades after Morgana's defeat, and Ursula's revived, and him. Yeah, the Black Dust, in the underworld, they returned to him, and turns out all the villains were defeated. Some of them are, but Chernobog is interrupting.
Someone out there is tampering with my beautiful Black Dust.
Pretty cool. So yeah, that was Disney versus Anime Villains Round 5, and yeah, that was Corey the Keyblade Wielder. May heart be your guiding key. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And now to the other tournaments. Which one will it be? You'll see. See ya.